This is probably the most. Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for coming today. We won't wait for anything else. I'd like to introduce Mr. Alok Lohia, who is our Group CEO. To his right, Mr. Ashok Jain, who is the Head of Corporate Finance. And I am Richard Jones, Head of IR. Let's just start, shall we? Thank you.
Good afternoon to everybody. We'd like to share with you our first half 2010 results and Q2 2010 results. Also like to extend a warm welcome to all of you today during this analyst presentation. As usual, I think we can move on to the business. The presentation made up today is in a slightly different format. I guess you have had a chance to look at the MD&A that was put on the website on last Wednesday night. And in the MD&A, in the second page towards the bottom, we have given an outlook statement. Towards the end of the outlook, we have mentioned in short something about our 2014 plans. We are going to share with you more details of our 2014, what we call Aspiration 2014. So we'll like to start with that, and after that section, Ashok Jain will take you through the financials of Q2. So as you're all aware, basically polyesters, which is both beverage grade PET as well as polyester for textiles and other application, they are all more or less consumer staple products. They go into beverage containers, food packaging, apparels, and other non-woven and home textile applications. So more or less all the applications that we cater to are considered to be close to consumer staple. And why we make this point to you is because though our industry, which is a petrochemical industry, but we are catering, our customers are all consumer staple industries. The vision for Aspiration 2014 was that we would continue to focus in the polyester value chain. As you recognize, the polyester value chain consists of paraxylene, MEG, PTA, and polyesters. We have a defined scope within the polyester value chain to stay committed to PTA and polyesters, at least during this phase of 2014. The polyester value chain product demand is expected to grow at around 7% per annum going forward. IVL has seen the benefit of integrating into its key raw material PTA by investments since year 2008. PTA is a key raw material for both PET resins and polyester fibers and filaments. Further, it has been beneficial to co-locate with our raw material suppliers in Thailand, Europe, and USA, as it reduces our logistic cost, a key cost element. Our future growth in revenues and earnings will be driven by volumes and integration. Growth will continue to come from acquisitions, brownfield investments, and greenfield projects. The key goal and objectives of our Aspiration 2014 is to deliver superior TSR, superior shareholder return. The past track record of IVL is a testimony of its ability to create above average TSR. Our first listing in SCT was in July 2005 through our main subsidiary IRP. And shareholders in the last 5 years have earned high returns through creation of shareholder wealth, while at the same time revenues, earnings, cash flows have also increased multifold. IVL balance sheet is strong and has better visibility of cash flow and earnings from current operations. IVL will deploy growth capital to grow its business in all the segments of polyester value chain. Optimum capital structure will be used to minimize financial risks. Business risks will be mitigated through selective investments, geographical expansion, and penetration in existing markets, as well as maintaining the focus on costs. Besides, focus will be on planning and building a strong organization with management depth. IVL stands committed to its corporate social responsibility towards the environment and the communities that we operate in. We would work with our communities in developing safety, cleanliness, as well as to reduce the carbon footprint in our process. The way we reduce the carbon footprint in our process is by reducing the total energy that is required to make a ton of product. We are also embracing recycling. We have just announced our first recycling project in the USA, which, apart from being a very good CSR project, it also is a value accretive investment for IVL. IVL therefore expects that we will continue to maintain a 30% dividend policy going forward. So, how do we intend to continue to create value accretive growth for IVL? In this slide, we primarily explain to you our growth story in the past and how we look at the next 4 to 5 years. As you can imagine, something that cannot be imitated is at the heart of value creation because it limits competition. In 1995, when we were new entrants in the industry, our resources were very easy to imitate. However, the spectrum of resources that we have at our disposal today are very difficult to replicate. As you are all well aware, we began our polyester journey in 1995 with the initial years being spent in building up a strong and solid foundation. In 2003, once we had reasonably solid understanding of the business, we ventured outward into North America and Europe and focused on turning around distressed assets and building capacities which delivered economies of scale. Beginning 2008, we further strengthened our market position and customer reach in North America and Europe by building and acquiring world-scale plants. At the same time, we backward integrated into manufacturing of PTA, which, as you know, is a key polyester raw material. Going forward, we believe that our current business provides us with significant untapped potential for future growth. It is our intention to tap into this potential while building our capital and capability base to strengthen our advantage. Over the years, we have built certain resources in the form of tangible and intangible assets, such as our world-class production facilities, our corporate reputation, the loyalty that we enjoy with our customers and suppliers, and the relationship with key stakeholders, to name just a few. Additionally, through the interplay between our assets, people, and processes, we have developed some strong organizational capabilities, some of which are listed here, that adds to the resources we have towards achieving our vision, goals, and objectives. As we grow further,